Hi, I'm Caroline Sherry, and today we're gonna make gluten-free hoisin turkey meatballs on top of rice noodles. So let's get started. First, we're gonna preheat the oven to 375. Next, we're gonna make the turkey meatballs. So it's super simple. I've already pre-cooked quinoa, and we're gonna add that to a large mixing bowl here. I made this a little bit ago and I let it cool off so it's not piping hot. Next, we're gonna add a pound of ground turkey straight to the bowl. And then to this mixture, we have 3 cloves of chopped garlic, about an inch piece of chopped ginger, and half of a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. And then lastly, we have 3 tablespoons of a hoisin sauce. I used a gluten-free version that I found at the grocery store. All right, now we're just gonna give this a good mix until it's combined. Now we're ready to roll out the meatballs. This should make about 16 meatballs. I'm gonna do maybe about an inch diameter and place them evenly spaced. The quinoa is what helps bind the meatball together because there's no egg and there's very little additional moisture. So the quinoa is really helping it hold together, much like breadcrumbs would do in an Italian style meatball. Our oven is now preheated to 375, so we're gonna pop these meatballs in, and in about 15 minutes, they should be golden brown, and then we'll brush them with some more of the hoisin sauce, and we'll bake them in for an additional 5 minutes. Now we're gonna make the sauce. So here I have about inch piece of ginger, finely chopped, and then also 3 more cloves of garlic. And to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tamari sauce, which is gluten-free version of soy sauce. You can also use soy sauce, or if you're soy-free, you can use liquid aminos. So we've got 2 tablespoons of the tamari sauce, and then 1 tablespoon each of a toasted sesame oil and rice vinegar. And then lastly, 2 teaspoons of sugar. And a little pinch of salt. We're gonna whisk this until the sugar dissolves. We're gonna set this aside. Next up, we need to prepare some vegetables. So today we're using some sugar snap peas and some zucchini. So first I'll start with the sugar snap peas. Just take a little handful here. We're just gonna trim the tips off, and then I'm gonna cut them in half just to reveal the beautiful inside. And then to that, I'm going to add some zucchini. So we're gonna chop the zucchini lengthwise into long strips. Okay, now that the zucchini is julienned, we are going to transfer this to a bowl, and we will be cooking it in just a little bit. Next up, our water is boiling. So we're gonna salt the water and then drop in our rice noodles. We just got these at the grocery store. I considered one of these little bunches to be a serving. And we're going to put those in for about 5 minutes. Okay, so the meatballs have been in for about 15 minutes. So we're gonna take them out quickly. They're nice and golden brown. We have a little extra of the hoisin sauce. I'm just gonna brush over the top, and we're going to put them back in for about 5 more minutes. This hoisin sauce on top is gonna give it a caramelized texture, and they're gonna be really yummy. So these are gonna go back in. 5 more minutes. And our noodles are almost done. So it's been 5 minutes and we're gonna take the meatballs out of the oven. Oh wow, this looks so good. Okay, so we're just gonna let the meatballs cool a little bit while we cook the vegetables. We're gonna start with the sugar snap peas because they take a little bit less time to cook. So we're gonna plop those in, nice sizzle. We don't want them to be overcooked, we still want them to be a little bit crispy, which is why we're not cooking them for a very long time. All right, the sugar snap peas have been in for about 2 minutes. They're nice and al dente. I'm going to take them out and just transfer them to a bowl. While the pan is still hot, we're gonna add about another tablespoon of our oil. We're gonna add our zucchini in. The zucchini will cook for about 3 minutes. So the zucchini has been cooking for about 1 minute. We're going to add our sauce. We're gonna add our noodles. We're gonna add the sugar snap peas back in. We're gonna toss this around until everything is combined. Now that the pasta is all evenly coated with the sauce, we're just going to finish things up with a little bit of garnish, not to be forgotten. We're gonna toast a little bit of sesame seeds. This is gonna add a nice nutty flavor, and then we're gonna chop up a little bit of scallion and some lime. Turn the pan on, nice medium high, add our sesame seeds. I kind of let them be for a little bit until they start to turn golden brown, and while that's doing that, we will just chop up our garnish. Green onion, it's gonna add a nice brightness to it and also a little bit of color. I like to chop the white and the green parts. And then also a little bit of lime. I'm actually just gonna squeeze some of the lime juice straight on top of the pasta. Give it a nice freshness, and then we'll use the other slices on our plates. So the sesame seeds are done when they turn kind of a nice golden color, and you can really smell that nutty aroma. So these are looking perfect. And now we're gonna plate this up. This looks so good. All right, let's give it a try. Oh, the meatball looks tender. Oh my God. That's really good. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you make this for your family, for your friends. It's a really hearty weeknight meal. Thank you.
Good job!